So here's a reality check for you. Food is not for pleasure. It's something that is so hard to understand, so hard for people to get, so hard for got to convince my kids of this. Food is not for pleasure. We think food is for our pleasure. Food is a fuel, just like gasoline in your vehicle. Food is a fuel. So we look at how we eat. A lot of people are eating sugars, carbs, corn syrup, all these bad things that are just destroying our bodies. Yet we reminisce at the fact of eating healthy. Like, oh, I don't like the texture, or I don't like the taste of that. I don't like the flavor. It makes me disgusted. I want to gag when I eat that kind of stuff. Well, it's purpose over pleasure. And always has been and always will be. We feed our dogs better than we feed ourselves. It's insane to me that we won't feed our dog chocolate cake because the dog will die if he eats chocolate cake. Well, that chocolate cake is killing you. It's slower. It's a slower death. And the whole purpose of my videos and my channel is to increase vibration. When you're in a bad mood, having a bad day, your vibration is low. When you're in flow state, when you're in the zone, your vibration is high. And diet and nutrition is the biggest piece of getting that vibration high. If you don't feel good, if you're not properly fueled, then your vibration is going to be low. But if you're energetic and you eat that good foods, so let's back up and talk about the two types of foods. Your body's fueled off two substances. It's fueled off sugars or fats. You can run your body off sugars or fats. It's up to you. So most people choose the sugar route, the glucose route. They're going to eat stuff that's sweet, a lot of fruits, which fruits aren't terrible for you, but it has fructose in it. They eat all these sugars and carbs. That's part of sugars, because carbs break down into sugars, right? Or you can choose to run your body off fats. Now people are like, ooh, fat makes you fat. No, it does not. Fat does not make you fat. Animal fat, saturated fats is what I'm talking about here. Does not make you fat. So personally, I eat carnivore. That's been the best diet that I can find for myself. It has all the animal fats. It has all the saturated fats. It's just a pure, clean source of food. I mean, our cavemen lived off of it. Most tribes live on carnivore. That's what I've chosen to do. I will throw in some vegetables time to time. I eat a lot of Brussels sprouts, some salads, but mostly carnivore. I'm probably 90% carnivore. Keto, another good one. Keto is a great diet. The Mediterranean diet, I've tried it. My doctor had me on it for a while when I had high blood pressure. I was always hungry on Mediterranean diet. I didn't see a lot of results. I've seen the most results off of carnivore. Hey, I was on 2 different blood pressure medications at one point. I'm on 0 now because of the carnivore diet. So if you think food is for pleasure, you're killing yourself. Eat what your body needs. It's purpose over pleasure. You're not going to put some low octane gas in your car and think it's going to perform well. If you're in a race and you have a race car, you're not going to put 85 octane gasoline in your car, are you? Well, that's the sugars. That's the crap you eat. That's a processed food mentality. One person told me, a trainer once told me, to only shop on the outer aisle of the grocery store. That's your vegetables and that's your meats, that's your dairy. All those things that are in refrigerated areas. If you start shopping on the center aisles of the store where all your processed foods are at, all your like sports drinks and your sodas, and that's another thing. Sodas, come on. Why are we drinking sodas? What the heck does soda do for you? Well, it's diet soda. It doesn't matter. It has aspartame in it, I think it's aspartame. It has all these artificial sweeteners in it. It's terrible for you. It spikes our blood sugar. Get off the sodas. There's no purpose in the soda, none whatsoever. We're talking about purpose over pleasure. There is no purpose in sodas. Get off of them. Sports drinks, get off of it. If you need electrolytes, there's a ton more ways to get electrolytes. I put Himalayan salt on my steak, and that's a great source of electrolytes. That fuels me. If you're eating clean and healthy, you don't need nearly as many electrolytes as you think you do. Every once in a while, I'll eat a banana with a glass of water. Just get a little bit more electrolytes, but I try to stay away from bananas because they have a lot of fructose in it. Again, purpose over pleasure, high vibration. We can't get to that high vibration state if we feel like crap and we're trying to fuel our body off sugars. One additional thing about sugars is sugar feeds every cell in your body. Look at an MRI scan. It's very, very clear what sugars are doing to us. I've seen a cancer patient in stage 4 or stage 5 of cancer, the final stages of cancer, behind an MRI screen, drank sugar water. Every cell, those cancer cells were firing off because it was getting fed by sugar. So if you're trying to feed diseases in your body, sugar is the best way to do it. If you want to starve diseases in your body, get off sugars. Fats will not feed those cancer cells. There's intermittent fasting as well. I won't get into that in this video. Just know this right now. If you're eating food for pleasure, you're wrong and your vibration's low. If you want a high vibration and you want to crush it in this world, in this lifetime, get off the sugars. Get on to either carnivore or keto. Mediterranean is another good one. But stick with those 3 diets. And it's not a diet. Quit thinking of it as a diet. This is WOE, a way of eating. So if you say a diet, your mind automatically processes there's a start and end date. So I'm going to start my diet on Monday. How many times have you heard that? No, you're going to start eating right today. And it's not going to end ever. Because we're purpose over pleasure. We're not eating for pleasures. No desserts, no donuts. You got free donuts at work, leave them there. You don't have to eat those donuts. It's not a requirement of your job. Stay off of it. Delta 5 Leadership, hope you enjoyed.